Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Forgotten City. In the last episode, we were speaking to Lucretia. That is... well, she's not this place's physician, but she's kind of acting as one. Apparently, the previous physician... apparently she's locked herself in the palace? Something along those lines. Now then, why are you working out of a shrine?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Tell me more about Nevia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician. But she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues. Like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed, and he's in constant pain.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a nosy bitch. Who?
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him. Assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Okay, so someone with rheumatism, it's a man who's a bit scary. I can work with that. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I suppose.
Do you know a way out of here?
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
I quite agree. As I've repeatedly said this, sin is subjective. It's highly, highly subjective. And you're always going to find people who are clever enough to find those workarounds, those loopholes, that leave you just feeling completely stuck and powerless. Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh. Do you think she was poisoned, or was it self-inflicted?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Do you know what poisoned her?
Hemlock, I believe.
Is there any reason why she might have wanted to die?
I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolus's villa, and they are quite secretive.
Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
I'll be going now.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Okay, no items on you. Got it. A collection of barbaric-looking medical implements, including forceps and shears. Yo, this is what they were dealing with at the time. Anything? Ooh, mortar and pestle. The mortar and pestle haven't changed much in the last 2 millennia. Hey, yo, they're quite perfectly formed. A wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. Hello. You're right. Oh, hello, that is a penis. Okay. Hello there. I'm not gonna look up, okay.
May Apollo keep you safe.
You too, love. You too. So let's see what... Okay, so that is locked. I have no clue. I have no clue. I just want to have a grand old time. Solve a mystery. That's all I'm after. Oh. Peccator. Sinner. Ooh. Okay, well, hello.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Well, that is an accent you've got on you, matey.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Vergil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death. I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
So you're Vergil, okay. Well, what's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Oh, no, I do. I want to know everything. Tell me about the city's history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
What does that mean? Isn't it? Yeah, I mean, the Romans nicked their gods from the Greeks. Like, they're all Greek gods, but just given Roman names. Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell me about this city's architecture.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
Yeah, if they bring water into the city, would we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Okay, I can try. Tell me about the temple up on the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. and that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the golden rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Well, I'm pretty decent at getting into places I shouldn't be, so I think I'll give a crack at that. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so, yes. I'm not sure. I mean, I would say I do, but again, morality is subjective. I think so, yes.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
Are you rise up against the bourgeoisie? The bourgeoisie being gods in this case. I'm down for that. I'm always down for that. I hear you. How do you remove a god from power? That's dangerous. We're just talking. How is talking a sin? How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Okay. Main quest now gathered. Murder god. I can try. I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh, okay. You like men?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Hey, good for you! Suck as much dick as you like. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. I'm sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Ooh, secret cult? Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Ah, okay, Christians. A secret cabal of Christians. Oh, okay. Let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
That is very kind of him. Just like, you know, don't hurt them, don't humiliate them, like it's fine, like, oh. I'll see what I can do. Who are you going to vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
I'll be going now.
Nice to talk to you.
You too, buddy. You too. Okay. Well, don't mind me. I'm just... Oh. Okay, he's wandered off. Okay, let's see. You said, aha. Vergil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? Chill. Chill. Sucking dick isn't a sin. It's fine. It's fine. A pair of bellows used for blowing air into the furnace and help raising the heat. Anything? Oh, Vergil, I know who you are and what you want, Dick. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins. No. And Vergil, they may not see you yet, but I want you to know I see you. Okay. Okay. Someone is very determined to tell you what they think of you. Okay, we can absolutely look into that. A Roman fire shovel made of bronze. It smells like ash. Okay. Now then. The marketplace is looking remarkably quiet. However, a bottle of sulfium resin, an extremely valuable ancient Roman remedy for various afflictions. Okay, so we could steal it, but where's the... Oh! It is time! Let us meet to elect our magistrate. Hello? Where... Well, Decius is over that way. Oh, he's on the move. He's on the move. Flippin' heck. Oh, no, I don't like that. Why are you on a wheel? What's happening? Where are you going? Seems to be heading this way. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. Let's just see what's going to happen. So you're the person we need to look out for. Oh. Okay. You're right, Vergil. Who are we waiting on? We're clearly waiting on to... Oh, hello. You're having a nap. That's nice. Aha!
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Vergil. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Vergil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Vergil.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus.
And now they applaud.
That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence, to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Ooh.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What is happening? Oh, Jesus! Okay. Run! I was into it. I was locked in. I was like, oh, yes, what's happening? Okay. Okay. So my first, this is all really interesting, but it's, I'm gonna enjoy killing you, old man, and then everything went down. Okay, so here's my thought. Okay, so we have this. This is going to happen. If we prevent this, because here's my thought, clearly not everyone is here. Is this what triggered the Golden Rule? Or is something happening elsewhere and that's actually the triggering of the Golden Rule? I have thoughts. The Golden Rule has been broken. I'll need to wind back time. Follow sentience back to the shrine. I had a thought. Oh, Jesus. Go. I'm thinking, where is, you're coming with me. Oh, Jesus! Where am I going? Oh, fuck a duck! Right, I'm trying. I remember walking this way! Okay. I'm going the way I remember going. Okay. Up the stairs. No, not today. Not today, dickheads. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. That was stressful. I can't deal with stress. Okay, that's nice about the photo mode. Okay, ooh. Okay, so that's why there is combat. That's why there is combat. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Ida, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Ooh. A rudimentary wooden zipline handle. Okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Probably, he says. Probably. Thanks, I'll be going now.
All right. See you around.
Okay, we need to get, excuse me. Ah, you're fine. You're fine. Quickly! Run! We have a woman to save! Okay, go.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have Silphium resin. Here, take a little.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Give Silphium resin to Julia.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
I'm a time traveler. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I heard she got sick earlier and went to find medicine. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Tell me more about Nevia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed, and he's in constant pain.
Yep, we've heard all of this. We've heard all of this. Go on.
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Okie doke. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I suppose.
I'll be going now.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Hey, no worries. No worries. And in the next episode, we'll be able to have a chat with Yulia herself. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.